Nah, I was looking at a commercial that had these two dudes in it. And it's funny. I know I use a lot of dry wit, but I actually said to myself, oh shit, them dudes are still alive. They look good too. I actually thought that for a second, for a split second. But anyway, I'm sitting there watching the commercial with my parents, man, with my mom. And I say, yo, you think Jim Henson is a genius? And she looked at me like, she actually said, I never really thought about it. And I'm like, how is Jim Henson not a genius, man? Like, those dudes up there in the box right there right now, they remind me of fucking Wilford Brimley and Abe Vigoda. Then you got Floyd, who looks like Sam Elliott. Then you got the Swedish Chef, who looks like Mike Ditka. Gonzo is like somewhat of a prototype of a dodo bird. The Zoot looks like my fucking Uncle Ronald. I know a cat that looks like a cross between Scooter and Ralph. I know a dude that looks like I know two dudes who look like Dr. Teeth. And another dude that looks like Roosevelt Franklin. I feel sorry for dudes that have to go through life. Look, I wouldn't want to look like no Muppet. But, you know, some people are stricken with a Muppet look. But no, that's what I'm saying. Women don't create nothing like this. I'm thinking about, okay, all right. Any type of entertainment that I liked as a kid, you got Woody Woodpecker, that's Walter Lantz. You got Walt Disney, who's created the most popular cartoon character. And second would be Kermit the Frog. Even though he's not a cartoon, I consider it that kind of the same type stuff. So, okay, then you got Bugs Bunny created by, Hal Roach or Friz Freeling and it's another one. Mel Blanc. Yeah, them dudes, they're all men. Star Wars created by George Lucas. Women didn't create any of these things. Nothing. They haven't, I mean, look, I'm not saying that there aren't no creative women, because there are. I got any school teacher's got some creativity about her. And if you follow anything going on in the black community, that Umar Johnson at anti-Afro Svengali, she's very creative. She's creative with her videos. The most creative female that I've seen on here. Most females got that Wendy Williams format where they just get up there and gossip and just talk and shit and argue back and forth. But for the most part, women are not creative and builders of anything. And the mere fact that my mother didn't point out that, or didn't want to acknowledge that Jim Henson is a genius, kind of infuriated me a little bit. How is he not a genius? What have women created on the levels of stuff like that? I remember when he did The Dark Crystal, we went to see that because it was a Jim Henson production. I pretty much liked everything he put together. I didn't really like Fraggle Rock too much. And then when he died, his wife took over. And the Muppets ain't been the same since. Like, you got the Muppets as far as the Muppet Show, the Muppet Movie, The Great Muppet Caper. That was the prime right there for me. I love that movie. And then Muppets Take Manhattan. Then after that, and he died, then they did Muppet Treasure Island, I think. I never saw it, never wanted to see it. Then he did Muppet Christmas Carol, same thing. Then they had a Muppets, a movie called The Muppets. That didn't go over too well. I saw it though, no. Then they had that television show on ABC a couple years ago. And that wasn't good. But yeah, Jim Henson is a genius.